The Case of the School Ghosts, Chapter 8, Secret Code. What have you got there, boy? Connor asks, taking the paper from me. Michael and Jillian crowd in. Connor shines his flashlight on the paper. His forehead wrinkles. What in the world? He says. It's a code, Jillian says. How do we crack it? Michael asks. I don't know, Connor says. Let me see, I say, nosing my way in. Maybe I can crack it. Okay, maybe not. These are definitely not sight words. I don't know why Connor, Michael, and Jillian can read other words just fine, but they can't read these words. Is it backwards writing? Jillian asks. What happens if we try and read the words backwards? Nothing, Connor says. C-M-H-E isn't a word. Are the words scrambled? Michael asks. Do we have to unscramble each word? I don't think so, Connor says. I don't think these are the right letters. Most of the words don't even have vowels in them. There has to be a better way to figure out why we're down here than to stare at words that aren't really words. I put my nose to the ground and sniff. I sniff the chair, the furnace, a pile of boxes. So far I don't smell any clues. Maybe there's another paper hidden in here somewhere that tells us how to solve that code, Michael suggests. No, I bet we have to figure it out on our own, Connor says. How? Michael asks. I don't know, Connor says. Hey, what's this? I sniff a big metal grate in the wall. I smell that same chocolate and bubblegum scent that I smelled on all papers and the flashlights. Guys, come over here, I say, wagging my tail. What if we replace each letter in the message with a letter that comes before it in the alphabet? Jillian asks. So E becomes D, Connor says. H becomes G, M becomes L, and C becomes B. D, G, L, B. Still isn't a word, Michael says. Guys, over here, I say again, louder this time. Buddy, shh, Connor says. We're trying to think. Connor turns back to the paper. What if we go the other way? Can we replace each letter with the letter that comes after it in the alphabet, he says. E becomes F, Jillian says. H becomes I, M becomes N, C becomes D. Find, Connor and Michael and Jillian all say it at the same time. That's a word, Michael cries. Let's keep going. I drop my belly to the floor. It's going to take them forever to solve that code. I know that whatever we're looking for is on the other side of this grate. Jillian goes word by word. Find the secret door, she says. It's right here, I say, sitting back up. Twist the screws, Connor says. I look up at the grate. There are screws in each of the corners. Climb through, Michael says. He turns to the others. How do we go forward a letter with Z? There are no letters after Z. Maybe Z becomes A, Jillian says. Like I said, forever. It's taking forever for them to figure out each word. They say the rest together. And you will learn all my secrets. Agatha! So where's the secret door? Michael asks. It's here, I say, scratching at the grate. Here! Hey, what's that over by Buddy? Connor asks. They all hurry over to see it. Looks like a secret door, Jillian says with a grin. And it's got screws that twist, Michael says, his fingers on one of the top screws. Connor twists the other top screw. Jillian twists the two bottom screws. Then together they lift the grate out of the wall. I jump into the hole. Whoa, it's some sort of hidden tunnel. Smells damp and musty in here. The floor, walls, and ceiling are all made of concrete. Where does this tunnel go, I wonder? Wait, Buddy, Connor says, climbing in after me. He shines his flashlight around the walls. The tunnel is tall enough for Connor to stand in and wide enough for all three kids to stand in side by side. I don't see any secrets, Michael says. I don't see anything. Maybe we have to follow the tunnel and see where it goes, Connor says. I think Connor is right. Sniff, sniff. I've got the trail right here, I say, picking up the chocolate and the bubblegum scent. Follow me. I dash down the tunnel. The others follow slowly behind me, their flashlights lighting the way. Ooh, a ghostly voice up ahead stops us all in our tracks. What was that? Connor asks. I think we have visitors, the ghostly voice continues. Oh, good, says another ghostly voice. I love visitors. I Is that Agatha? Jillian whispers. I don't know, Michael whispers back. Sniff? Sniff? No, I say. I smell humans, not ghosts. Sniff? Sniff? I also smell popcorn and cookies and candy. I love popcorn, cookies, and candy. They're my favorite foods. The tunnel curves, and I'm moving faster now. Come on, I call over my shoulder to Connor, Michael, and Jillian. We're getting closer to the popcorn, the cookies, and the candy. We're getting closer to the chocolate and bubblegum scent. All of a sudden, our flashlights light up a group of kids who are sitting on the floor of the tunnel in front of a closet door.